Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday morning, the 17th of October. Actually, it's the 18th of October, isn't it? My bad. Um, Faith preserved with great care. All other graces are to be measured by our faith. This has been a recurring theme for our author. And if these are not fruits, they have no true worth. This is the difference between a Christian and an honest heathen. The heathen values himself by his patience, temperance, liberality, and other moral virtues. While he lives, he brags about his morality, and he expects God to commend him and to guarantee him happiness after he dies. But the Christian has found Christ, whose righteousness and holiness by faith become his, and he values himself by these more than by inherent traits. Let me illustrate this by two men. The one a courtier, the other a countryman and stranger to court, both having sizable estates, but the courtier the greater by far. Ask the country gentleman who has no relation to the court or place in the prince's favor what he is worth, and he will tell you the sum of his lands and moneys. He values himself by these. But ask the courtier what he is worth, and although he has more property and money than the other, he will tell you he values himself by the favor of his prince more than by all his other assets. He says, what my prince has is mine, except his crown and royalty, his treasure mine to take care of me, his love to embrace me, his power to defend me. The poor heathen, old-fashioned word for unbelievers, the poor heathen, strangers to God and his favor in Christ, bless themselves only by their natural resources and the stockpile of moral values which they gather with great effort. But the believer, having access by faith into this grace because he stands high in God's favor by Jesus Christ, values himself by his faith rather than by any other grace. And he cherishes this grace of God in himself above all the world's treasure or pleasure. He had rather be the ragged saint than the robed sinner. He prefers security to his spiritual life, to stability in his natural life, which he is willing to lose and count himself no loser. Pardon me. This is a principle of the kingdom, that the things of God and his kingdom are worth more than anything and everything else, like the man in Jesus's parable who finds that pearl of great price. And so what he does is he goes and sells every single other thing that he has so that he can have that pearl. That represents the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is like, or a treasure in a field is found. That person who found it goes and sells all that they can, all their other possessions they get rid of, so they can buy that piece of land because they know what's in there, the treasure. That's the kingdom of heaven. We can't take it with us. The world knows that, and they say it all the time. So why do we hold on to it? Why do we pursue it? So that's part of the fight. That's part of the spiritual warfare within, not allowing ourselves to be caught up in the things of this world. Blessings to you today. Fight the good fight.